David. I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
From the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting you. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out. Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here! Where's the attack coming from? Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This'll make things easier later.
Here, General Clemens. About 3 strikes. Make sure we'll get a positive result this time. Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Aegis vessel Thalassa destroyed.
Nice. Would have been a pain in the ass if it started moving. Get it before they come online here. So, which one looks the hardest to chew?
Cruiser Irene has listed beyond the point of recovery. Navigation is impossible. We're going to sink.
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing Sam! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
Should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb was worked fine. Wipe them out with one hit.
Half our ships have either been sunk or stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there!
Not a drill, I repeat, not a drill! Sir, there's a few of them. They've done damage to the port and ships.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us?
You
Probably need to multiply that by 10. That's fine by me.
How many ships in port are still operational?
Ships with some damage, but let's flip the tower.
Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
Going for another attack run.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
That's mostly the work of 3 strikes. We suggested an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
Yes, sir.
Low altitude approaches are launch.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target.
Sorry, guys. Your cruiser's been canceled.
Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prin, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, data link the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down. 30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
I'm actually calling out the flagging trigger. If they're gone, that means we have less than half our forces left.
Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Lanza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go. It's a shipyard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Let me a hand, will ya? This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I'd predicted.
I'm sorry, sir.
Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to.
Half of our surface ships have either been sunk or neutralized.
Losing the fleet is not an option. We can't give Labarth and the rest of the conservatives any sleep. That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Why stop your salvage companies while you can?
4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2,000.
This is already. My God, our rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. We still got machine guns. Engaging. Sir, none of our ships are operational. Search and rescue operations are underway. This is definitely the work of 3 strikes. They were checked by report if it worked.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces. Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone. Hostile confirmed destroyed.
I got a stubborn one on my ass. Vehicle 2 and 5, follow me. You're the ones who'll take the kills. Lost control. Returning to base. I'm right about you. You always have aircraft problems with 3 strikes. No
B-7s.
Warfighter exiting is below altitude from bearing 015. Cover reports of 3 strikes with among them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't detect the port.
Roger that. Leave the rest on. Ask the squadron. ETL squadron. Clear to engage.
Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Already bought us time.
Destroyed. All aircraft. Performance is disappointing. Pick it up. The attack will fail.
Ammunition 0.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Strider 1, required.
Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park? Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is...
You take walks to, well, walk. The picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
To fight a pristine fleet. After all that?
Let's do this.
Bridge to CIC. Multiple swamp planes from the port.
If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught there.
Prepare for anti-air combat. Orther drone has reached the target.
Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command duty officer. What do you think will turn drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you?
It's imagination.
So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives. Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Anti-air combat. Those are birds. Thank God. Breaking off.
Strider 1, missile away.
Missile in the air. Right now.
Hostile has a lock. He dodged it.
Bandit on your 6. Target eliminated.
Locked on bandit.
Missed. I'm gonna close in on 3 strikes. 4-2, stay with me. Roger that. Rush shore.
Hostile confirmed destroyed. Target hit. Strider 1, AA gun destroyed. The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone. Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Target acquired.
Trigger, enemy closing on your 6.
Missile launched.
Behind the enemy.
Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? It's the terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation.
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it!
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is... Trigger, you hanging in there?
Picture it. Salvation. The death of a bullion is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind.
Head back. I want that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you. Missile!
Triggers wiped out the enemy's AA guns.
Good. Friendly should have an easier time attacking ground targets.
Been wiped out. Enemy on me!
Evading missile!
Missile, don't let it touch you!
Strider 1, locked on target. Missile hit. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Imagine.
Contact imminent. 5 minutes remaining.
Missile, evading!
Target eliminated.
has a lock. Locked on. This one's a goner.
Target is in machine gun range.
Keep up the AA fire. Don't let them close in. Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli. Missile closing. Break! Break!
Maintain course to return for resupply. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Strider 1, locked on target. Target is hit.
Picture it. Missile closing. Never felt so cramped in the sky.
Target eliminated.
Good. We've reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that. Missile evading. Target destroyed.
4 aircraft destroyed the entire port? It must be hallucinating.
Not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Missile hit. Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Damn cowards shooting us from beyond our range. This one for our brothers. Let's move.
Strider 1, break.
Missile evading. Behind the enemy.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Target destroyed.
Strider 1 has entered the clouds. 3 minutes remaining.
Trigger just sank a battleship.
Battleship Dystonia is crippled. Navigation is disabled. That ship's heavily armored. How could that be?
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat. Fox 2! Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone.
Strider 2, Fox 2. Not bad at all, Trigger.
Bandit on your 6. Maintain course to return for resupply. Fox 2!
Hostile has a lock. Bandage.
Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is...
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
That bandit is still in your back.
A risen senior military officer has fled the combat zone. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Ask and Eagle, be advised. 3 strikes is among the bandits.
2 minutes remaining.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations. Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
Initiating attack. If it's my time, all the more loyalists in the hands of 3 strikes.
Strider 1, bandit destroyed. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Missile launched.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Vehicle eliminated. Anti-air gun eliminated. Strider 1, missile.
Fox 2!
Strider 1, missile launched. 1 minute remaining.
This is Corbin. Package X already ready.
Strider 1, bandit splash each.
Also, there's a rumor going around the military. 3 strikes in the sky is a sign of a war opening. 3 strikes. Relax the drive. Imagine they're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? Because they wanted to steal from you, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. It was for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes has none of that. I do. Do you see, Commander Officer? You don't, do you?
Target is down. Strider 1, missile launched. Missile, evade!
Enemy has a lock. Fox 2!
Strider 1, bandit on your tail.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Illusion Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. Completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard. Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, Su-47s.
Lots of missile! Behind you! Lotta!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream. That's those damn bats.
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw. What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. I repeat, withdraw. Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down. They're responding. You goddamn idiot.
Call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
You siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister? Trigger, enemy has a lock on you.
Come on, 3 strikes. You've got a hot sugar in front of you.
Missile launched.
Shit.
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, boss, but you killed it. It's 2 on 1.
Who you calling a wuss?
The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto. Jesus, so this is how you fly.
Rage, you take him out.
Consider it done. They're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass. Keep firing. Fire!
Missile launched.
Scream! Damn it! You'll pay for this, 3 strikes! Only 1 left. We run them down together. When the death blow will be from you, Trigger.
Oh, I'll kill him, all right.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. There may only be 1 left, but don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger.
Marker drone down. Projectile exploded. It's gone.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
You psycho.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
You'll pay for this, 3 strikes.
He's definitely lost his mind.
Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him, not 1 bit.
How dare you?
Way to go, Trigger.
She was my one and only. Ah! Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Scream! 3 strikes! It's just as I imagined. What we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft. Eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler Erusian forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
can almost touch the...
Fusion, no! Stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass!
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations. Cut it! That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.